The topic here is composition of functions. So let's look at the definition. Here's the definition. The composition f of g of x is equal f of g of x. So we write f circle g of x is equal f of g of x. So let's do example 1. F of x equal 3x. Example 3. F of x is equal 3x plus 1. G of x is equal x minus 5. And let's find f of g of x. So we know by definition f circle g of x is equal f of g of x. Now what we do is always two steps. First you replace g of x by its value. G of x in this example is equal to x minus 5. So this is f of x minus 5. Now the only thing we need to do is find f of x minus 5. This is our input. The input is whatever is between those parentheses, f of that number. How do we do f of this number? We just plug it in into x. So if you plug it in into x, it's going to be 3 times x minus 5 plus 1. Don't confuse this x. This x is not the input. The input is whatever is between your parentheses, the input of f. So here, all we need to do is distribute. So this is 3x minus 15 plus 1. So f of g of x is equal minus 15 plus 1 is negative 14. So it's 3x minus 14. For example B, we need to find g of f of x. Now g of f of x is right here. That's the definition. So g circle f of x is just g of f of x, which is equal, we always start from the inside, we replace f of x by its value, and f of x is right here, so it's 3x plus 1. G of 3x plus 1, how do we do g of 3x plus 1? We always, like I said before, the input is whatever between parentheses. This is our input. So what do we do with the input? We replace x by the input in g. So in other words, we plug it right here. If we do that, we'll get 3x plus 1 minus 5. Now all we need is one more step. 3x plus 1 minus 5 is plus 1 minus 5 is minus 4. So this is g of f of x. This is g of f of x. Let's circle the solutions. Now we need to find f of g of 1. F of g of 1 is equal, now we know f of g of x is right here, 3x minus 14, so just plug the input 1, this is again our input, plug it into x, right here, so it's 3x becomes 3 times 1 minus 14, 3 minus 14 is negative 11. Now same thing here, we need to find g of f of 1, and then where do we have g of f of x is right here, so our input is 1, plug it in right there, so 3 times 1 minus 4, which is negative 1. And that's it for this example.